Hello students, welcome back in the next video of linear equation with two variable. Okay, so as discussed in this video we are going to learn the first method of solving linear equation with two variables. Okay, and that is nothing but the graphical method. So if you have gone through the first video, that is the introduction video, in that 50% work we have done already. Okay, in that we have seen how to draw a linear equation on a graph paper. So here what is the difference then? I have taken one example. Okay, this is an example. This is a CBSE based example. This question was asked in 2015 for 3 marks. Okay, and the question is solve the pair of linear equation using graphical method. First equation is 2x plus 3y plus 5 is equal to 0, and the second equation is 3x minus 2y minus 12 is equal to 0. So exactly the first equation, when you see, it is a linear equation with two variable, and if there are two variables we are going to draw that box, and in that box how many points we are going to find? We are going to find 3 points exactly. So 3 points for the first line, 3 points for the second line, and after that we are going to represent these two lines on the graph paper. Okay, so let us start with drawing that table. Okay, so in this you can see we have 3 columns for 3 different values of x comma y. Here we have written x, y and xy. So when you see the first equation, 2x plus 3y plus 5 is equal to 0, here we will be assigning small values to x such that I can get easy values of y. Okay, don't go for very big values, don't go for the values that will give you decimal answer. Okay, always try to get the answer in the form of integers, right? Suppose, like I will just give you an example, if I keep the value of x as 0, this will become 0, but later on if I keep this 5 on the right hand side, I will get 5 minus 5 by 3. Okay, and that will be a recurring decimal number, so that will be difficult for us to plot on the graph paper. So in that case we are going to go for some simple values. Okay, now here let us say if I keep the value of x as 1, okay, what will happen if I keep the value of x as 1? This equation will be 2 into 1 plus 3y plus 5 is equal to 0, correct? Or you can say I can keep the value of x as minus 1. So in this case this will give you minus 2 plus 3y plus 5 is equal to 0. Now minus 2 plus 5 will give you plus 3, and plus 3 will go on the right hand side, it will give you minus 3. So if 3y is minus 3, value of y will be minus 1, correct? So sometimes if you are not able to solve it orally, you can do this calculation somewhere. Okay, so value of y we are getting as minus 1, and in that case the point will be minus 1 comma minus 1, correct? Now in the same case, if I keep the value of x as 2, okay, if I keep the value of x as 2, this will give me 2 times 2 plus 3y plus 5 is equal to 0. So 2 2s are 4, 4 plus 5 is 9, 9 will go there right hand side, minus 9. So 3y is equal to minus 9 means value of y will be minus 3, correct? So if x is 2, value of y will be minus 3, right? And this will give me 2 comma minus 3, right? Now one more point, if you want to suggest which point you can give me, let us say value of x is 5, okay, let us say the value of x is 5, so this will give me 2 5s are plus 3y plus 5 is equal to 0, correct? So here we can say 3y, 2 5s are 10, 10 plus 5 will be 15 is equal to 0. So 3y is equal to minus 15 means value of y will be minus 5. So if x is 5, y will be minus 5, and the point becomes 5 comma minus 5. So all these values you can see now, these are easily available on the graph paper. Don't go for big values. If all the values are very big, in that case you have to take some particular scale. Okay, but for a 3 mark question that work is not required. Okay, now let us take the second equation, and similarly we'll prepare one more table for this. Okay, my values and your values might vary, but always understand when you connect this on graph paper, the line should pass through all the 3 points at a time. Okay, that will be a indication where your calculations are correct. The second equation is 3x minus 2y minus 12 is equal to 0. So x comma y, correct. Again I will start assigning simple values for x. So suppose if I keep the value of x as 0, what will happen? Minus 2y minus 12 is equal to 0 because this is 0. Minus 2y minus 12 will go there, plus 12, and value of y will be minus 6. So some calculations you can do without solving it separately, right? So if x is 0, value of y will be minus 6. Now what else you can select? Suppose the value of x is 2. Value of x is 2. So this will happen 3 2s are 6. Minus 2y minus 12 is equal to 0. What is 6 minus 12? Minus 6. So minus 2y minus 6 is equal to 0. So minus 2y will give you plus 6 and value of y will be minus 3. So this will give you 2 comma minus 3. The point will become 2 comma minus 3. And last value, let us say the value of x is you can take 5 or 6. You can take 4 also, na? 3 4s, right? Suppose if value of x is 4, so 3 into 4 minus 2y minus 12 0. 3 into 4 is 12, minus 2y minus 12 0. So 12 minus 12 to gone. 2y is equal to 0, means value of y will be also 0. It means if x is 4, y will be 0, point will become 4 comma 0. Okay. So these are the two tables that are ready. Now let us draw these lines one by one on the graph paper. Okay. Yes, when I say draw one line at a time, it means I want to say that don't plot all these 6 points at a time, because if you plot any 6 points on the graph paper at a time, always you have to refer this table. Okay. So to avoid that confusion, draw these 3 points, connect that, and again you can go for the second line. Now we need x-axis, y-axis, correct? Origin, this is x and this is y. So biggest x value is 2 here, 5, and that's it. So till 5 we have to go. 1 2 3 4 5 and 6, correct? Then biggest value of negative x, minus 1, 2 is there, 5 0 minus, okay fine. So minus 1 is enough for me. So minus 1 minus 2 minus 3, correct? On positive y-axis you can see the biggest value is, all are negative only, right? So you can go for 1 2 3 and 4, right? 5 and 6, and here negative value you can see it is minus 6. So till minus 6 you have to go. So this is minus 1 minus 2 minus 3 minus 4 minus 5 and minus 6. Now for the first one, when you see minus 1 comma minus 1, x is also negative, y is also negative, it means the point is in third quadrant. So this is my point, minus 1 comma minus 1, you can draw like this. Okay. 2 comma minus 3 means it is in the, x is positive, y is negative, means it is a second or which quadrant? It will be fourth quadrant. Na? X is positive, y is negative. So x is 2, y is minus 3, correct? So this is my point, required point, 2 comma minus 3. Now similarly 5 comma minus 5, again it will be in fourth quadrant. So x is 5, y is also minus 5. So here that point will lie somewhere. So this point is 5 comma minus 5. Now you can see you have to connect these 3 points with the help of scale and pencil, and also extend it at the same time. Okay. After extension, what is remaining then? You have to name that line. So equation of that line is 2x plus 3y plus 5 is equal to 0. Same thing you will go for the second line also. Second line 0 comma minus 6, if x is 0, point will lie on negative y axis. So this is my point, 0 comma minus 6. Second point is 2 comma minus 3, so x is 2, y is minus 3, so again it is the same point here. And 4 comma 0 means x is 4, y is 0, so it will lie on x axis, so this will be the point 4 comma 0. Now if you connect these 3 points with the help of scale, correct, it will pass like this. Okay. Now my diagram is not up to the scale, but when you will draw it on the graph paper, it will be exactly passing through this 3 points. Okay. So what is the last step that you have to do? You have to name the second equation also. So it is 3x minus 2y minus 12 is equal to 0. Now the question is asking you the solution of x and y. So what do you mean by solution of x and y? It is those values of x and y where the two lines are intersecting. Okay, now it might be that the lines are not intersecting only. If the lines are not intersecting, it means we call them as parallel lines. So if the lines are not parallel, we say there is no solution, correct? All this type of table we'll be learning in next video. But right now, as far as graphical method is considered, they will give you an example where the line will intersect. Okay, so you can see the line is intersecting in only one point, and can I say at that point the value of x is 2 and the value of y is -3. It means x is equal to 2 and y is equal to -3 is the solution. Okay, that's it. So what do you mean by this solution? If I keep this value of x as 2 and y is equal to -3 in both the equation, I will get the RHS term, that is 0. Let us check also. How we will check? If I keep x as 2 and y as -3 in the first equation, see here, 2 into x is 2, so 2 2s are 4, correct? Y is -3, so 3 into -3 is -9. So 4 minus 9 is -5, and -5 plus 5 will give you 0. Like that, if you substitute in the second also, you will get the same answer, that is 0. So the final way of confirming your answer is that the point of intersection that you are getting, just substitute in only one equation. Okay, in one equation also if you substitute, if you are getting the RHS, it means your answer is 100% correct. So I hope students, you have understood this example, and based on this you will see there are word problems in your exercise. Okay, so apart from that, what you have to do, you have to frame these expressions also. Now these word problems will be seeing it in the coming videos, but for now you should know what is a graphical method and how it is used. Okay, so let us meet in the next class. Bye bye.